You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Mark, thank you so much for your Buy Me an Energy Drink request. We appreciate it so much because you're bringing something new down the rabbit hole. The band is called My Dying Bride, and the song is called She Is the Dark.
Thank you so much, Mark. I'm really excited to have this new band come down the rabbit hole. Thank you so much, Mark, for bringing My Dying Bride down the rabbit hole for the first time. This is live at Vakken Open Air 2015. 2015? 2015. I'm really excited to be getting into this. I'm so happy and excited to be back at Vakken. This is going to be amazing. I don't know anything about this band. So if you guys love this band, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, which is somewhere on the screen, and let us know what your favorite song from My Dying Bride is, because I'd love to know more about this band. So,
and to be fair, Vakken 2013 was our first time seeing a Vakken thing, so I'm going to give you that credit there. And also, Mark, you said that you loved our Opeth reactions. That's why you joined us in the members, and our raw, honest takes on these songs. So we're going to give you honesty with this. Hopefully we find some new fans for My Dying Bride. Let's go.
Looks like the next song on the list would be She Is the Dark.
Chuggy riffs already. Nice melody.
Closely cross our withered and die as they fall. The victims, the dying, a sad death in our land. We lay down and suffer again.
Wow, they're so unique already. Like, their slow melodic little guitar solo or just riff, it sound very Opeth like, with the way that they have such a simple harmony going with their with that type of a guitar lick, but then they come in with the chuggy riffs right away, but then they give him space to sing.
Yes, and I see what you mean with that, like, almost Opeth kind of vibe
Yeah.
with it. And I'm loving this vocalist. He has such an amazing, clean voice.
Yeah, yeah.
And, like, the way that his mannerisms while he's singing, it draws you in. He has such a powerful stage presence. I just wish it was a bit louder.
Yeah, I wish it was a bit louder, too. I don't think there's anything on our side, but it still sounds great. We just came from a concert, too, so.
Yeah, so I might just still be deaf. Deaf? Deaf. I can't speak.
Hopefully deaf. Okay.
A dark girl across our land is pacing, is praying. I'm with her, a fever, a marching black fever. No I see, no features, just black form suffering.
Nice build up.
a
I could
choice.
skip there. You good?
Yep.
Okay. There it is. Okay, sweet. Let's just
That was an amazing transition.
amazing transitions. His voice when he switched it to that kind of growling
Oh my
raspiness, I wasn't expecting it to be that powerful, and because of how much control and like his movements, I wasn't expecting all that expressiveness to come out so well, and it was incredible. And I noticed there's a guitarist or a bassist that's on the other side as well. There's uniqueness. It almost looks like this bassist is a female too, so they got
Yes.
everyone in there. And the song itself, She Is the Dark, you can hear him talking about someone in particular for sure, right?
Yeah. And like, so this has been phenomenal, like listening to this entirety, because there's like, it's slow, it's melodic. There is like almost like a backtracking of like a
Okay, yeah.
like
Almost like a harmony in
it's
the
almost
back.
like a harmony or like a chanting almost.
Okay.
But it's like quite low, and it just plays in so well with those like dirty riffs and like the chugginess of it.
Very
because
chuggy,
it's keeping that almost whimsical, like it's keeping you in a trance.
Yeah.
So like whatever he's saying about like she is the dark, I'm trying to pick up some of the lyrics, but it's very much like giving me that feeling of being like a siren pulling you into that darkness, like
Yeah. What's weird too is like I'm feeling like it's gonna get really slow once it's heavy, so I'm almost not wanting to get too heavy into it because I know it's gonna transition, or I think it's gonna transition into a slower part, and I'm not used to that, so that's what's giving me a little like a contradictory feeling when I'm like feeling this, because I can tell it's a metal song, but they're doing it in such a unique way where it's
almost like a ballad, but not quite
Yeah.
a ballad.
exactly. So it's making me be more patient than I'm used to, and I need more patience.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm really loving the patience that this song has, and that everyone with it is like, it's very tight.
Yeah.
And so it's like there's patience, but it's very particular with that patience. And so like when you're expecting it to get heavy, it like slows down that little bit more. And it's like, okay, well, where are they going with this? Because you're yearning for that bass to like drop and get like really progressive and heavy, because that's what we've become accustomed to and used to. But this band is like, no, like, hold up, wait a minute. We're going to show you something that you're not used to. And it's like, it makes you want more of it.
It does, and they're giving me a little bit of a Therian vibe right now, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like
It's
maybe
like
not completely the symphonic side to it, but the way that they transition with their riffs and like having clean parts that feel like a ballad. Absolutely right.
Ooh, let's continue.
Oh, I hear it.
you all very much indeed. Cheers.
Oh, that's exactly how I thought his voice would be.
Wow.
You know what was so mesmerizing about his performance? It was the way he used his hands when he was speaking and
Yes.
pointing and like was just embodying everything through these crazy hand movements, and they had that really cool paint on it that I thought
Yeah.
was like almost bloody, but then almost looked like tribal marks. Like I couldn't tell exactly what it was, but that was definitely keeping my eyes on him, and he was phenomenally singing both ways too.
Absolutely. When I first saw that, I thought maybe he had a tattoo or something on his
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
That was like very like zombie-esque kind of look. And then like there was a moment where I thought he was actually pointing with his like middle finger, like pointing at
Yeah.
everyone. But then I realized it's just how he's contorting his hands. It was just such a
Yeah, it's like when you do
unique
that. Yeah, exactly.
look.
It's so unique, wasn't
And
it?
it was like
He looked possessed in a like in a
yeah,
way that like you want in a stage presence. Like he was
absolutely.
embodying whatever that song was, whatever emotion it was trying to get out. Like you could see she is the dark, so it was pushed towards something else, and it was like that crying out of this is the pain I was going through, and this is what this thing is doing. And they all did so good giving that vibe, because when you're like expressing that pain with someone, there's a lot of heavy moments and a lot of somber, slower moments with those melodic solos that they had. Right after I talked about, I wish it had more chugginess to it and a
Oh, it
longer
got
part. It
chuggy.
got really chuggy for a long while there, and then it ended with that really nice solo, just showing how much control and variety that they have in their songs and music.
Absolutely. And this was such an amazing piece because of how it was slow, but it was chuggy, but then it was more like a ballad, and it
Yeah,
kind of went all over the
it
place.
sure did.
And so it brought you along for this ride that I wasn't expecting to go on.
Me
So
too.
I was like, it's like when you go to the fair and you're like, here's my ticket, and it's like, what am I doing now? And they're like, oh, just sit here. And you're like, okay. And you don't know what to
It's
expect.
just a roller
It's
coaster.
just a roller coaster, no big deal.
There's
You're
three
like,
flips
okay.
in it, but just a roller coaster.
And so it like brought you into this moment of like you were in a spot of like tranquility at the beginning when he
Yeah,
had such a
yeah,
like with his clean vocals, and then they would have like those little chuggy bits, and then he'd have space to sing, and then
yeah.
he came out with that growl that was just
Oh my
insane.
God.
That insane growl.
We need
Like
to
his
find out that guy's name.
absolutely,
The whole
like
band. The
please
whole
let
band.
us know all of their names. But the singer's like just insane vocals, and then to like be going back and forth between his like clean vocals and his growl, and then having those riffs, it was giving me a lot of that Opeth vibe,
Big
like you were
time, right?
saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but like Beans and Cigarettes Opeth, not
Yes.
Daddy Opeth. Like
Yes, yes, yes.
there, and so like having that old school feel to it, it was like, oh my God, I just want more. Like I just want to see this whole concert. Like I don't want to stop it till the next song.
No kidding, right?
Because I just want to see what everyone has to offer. The guitarist and the bassist were phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Absolutely phenomenal. The drummer, I loved watching him. He was
He started
top
sticking
notch.
out at the very end there
Yeah,
too.
and I think the
Yeah.
cameraman also focusing on him at the end
Yeah, helped.
definitely helps when you're trying to pick everything out
Yeah.
as a first time reaction.
No kidding.
Because very often with visuals, and that's why I often close my eyes a lot too,
Yeah.
is it where the camera is focusing often
Heightens
shows
that the noise
that
it's
noise.
putting out. Yeah.
So then for me, I'll close my eyes so I can kind of pick out different individual pieces that aren't being visually focused on. And it
Yeah.
was just amazing being able to listen to the bass just going in there.
Yeah, bass
Like
had
that.
really good moments too.
Oh my God. So this was phenomenal. I loved it. I need to go look at the lyrics because I really want
Yeah.
to know what the song is about.
Exactly.
Because it's amazing. Might go on Spotify and just turn it up to full blast because I'm still deaf from the concert that we were at before. And like, oh,
But Mark, with
thank
our
you.
love for Opeth, you and us, like you could tell we were probably going to like this, and good job on that. This is a really good pick because it already makes us want to delve into more of their history as well as the song lyrics, and that's a win in our point, because we used to just listen to music to listen to it, but now we try to get that next level because lyrics really do mean a lot, especially when he's putting in that much to his lyrics.
yeah, when he has that.
Then the story has a big part
like a
for
wizard.
it's and like we want to appreciate that side as much as the music side too. So it makes us want to learn about the song, the band itself. I always love a bald singer, something about them. It just brings it out for me, makes me feel all happy too. And I mean, this is as good as it gets. So Mark, that was our honest first take reaction. Hope you enjoyed us. Thank you so much, everyone, as well, for being here. If you do like My Dying Bride, please let us know in the comments below what your favorite song is from them. This concert looks like it's a banger from them, but let us know with a like if you did have a good time with us. But we are exiting the rabbit hole now, folks.
Thank you so much, Michael. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special thanks to all of our YouTube, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee members. Thank you for all of your support.